off down into the chicane and he misses everything. Wow.
He got a real result there. The young Brazilian lost it under brakes, and there we see Alex Yoong. Well, there at the same corner at the Rascasse, and that is another fairly substantial heavy shunt down at that corner. Problematic corner. Carbon fibre all over the place. Villeneuve driving over bits of carbon fibre. In fact, Eddie Irvine wisely stops. He doesn't want to do any damage to one of those sets, or 3 sets of Irvine goes away, and the 3 sets of tyres they're using today, and it is a red flag.
It is red flag, yes. You can see the big red dots at the top of the screen. Alex Yoong looks as though he's fine, but he's collected that inside barrier. Very similar position to Kimi Räikkönen, who hit the barrier earlier on today. And it looks as though it's the end of the session for Alex Yoong. Everybody making their way slowly round. This Barrichello going past as well.
And the marshals very quickly, they've got these trolley jacks, they just physically lift the car up, slide the jack underneath. For Barrichello, it was a shame because he was actually on a potential fastest lap. So let's ride with a young... Okay, he comes down into... Watch. Oh, the back end gets away, and then it just grabs the car, pulls it in to the barrier, and that was a fairly substantial little thump. And again, got a second bite of it in that unprotected part of the barrier, but the damage done. And Minardi, fortunately they've got 4 cars here this weekend, but not the kind of outcome they would hope to see. And tough year for Paul Stoddard and the Minardi team.
Great shame. People in that Rascasse restaurant there, which is just to the left of the shot, you saw them standing there a moment ago, getting a great view of the action and now of the clear-up operation that's going on. Once again, the Monaco marshals superb in getting cars out of the way as quickly as possible. They just need to clean it up, but the brooms are out ready to do that. Let's take a look at what happened to Felipe Massa.
Big time. Look at that. He looped it right round. I mean, he came within, again, fractions of an inch or centimetre to that barrier, but back to the Rascasse. I mean, any gentleman sitting in there with his bottle of Bordeaux must have been very upset. It might have just raised the sediment a touch.
It might well have done, yes. The restaurant just on the left-hand side of the picture there. But that's the opportunity you get here at Monaco to enjoy a great meal and watch the Formula 1 cars go past at the same time. Felipe Massa made it safely back in there.
Flat spotted or not? Okay.
But look, you can see how much the tyre wear. I mean, these tyres have done the first part of the morning session, and looking down, Felipe Massa done 25 laps. Those tyres are absolutely bold as an egg.
8 tenths quicker into the 7 tenths, 8 tenths.
Getting a lot of echo on that team radio, but the interesting point there, John, yes.
Yep.
We know that the tyre companies bring their softest compounds pretty much to this track. And as you say, they will react differently as more and more rubber goes down over the weekend.
Yes, I mean, in terms of wear, I mean, that is excessive wear, and 24 laps to see, I mean, a tyre with that level of inside, well, 3/4 of the tyre, virtually, the groove had vanished. But of course, as the track gets more and more rubber down, the tendency for wear will deteriorate, will diminish. But nonetheless, for Bridgestone, that's, I think, excessive wear at this stage of proceedings.
Well, he was certainly fortunate to miss the barriers, but they're still just looking at the tyre marks that were left by Alex Yoong's car into Rascasse, and we're due to see the session start in just over